much. Shri Anil Desai.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. I rise to support the Finance Bill 2015. Sir, as far as rates of direct tax is concerned, middle class, particularly middle class, had expected that some raise would be there in the income tax slabs. But that is not been provided. It is kept constant compared to what it was in the last budget. But there are ways and means where savings can be generated, and ultimately that would be effective as far as their purchasing power is concerned. Person earning around 4.44 lakhs annually is not supposed to, will not be paying a single penny as an income tax. This purchasing power and the savings which is generated, ultimately it would come into the market. The spending power would be there, and this in turn would give impetus to the economy to grow. So this is a welcome step, and we hope that next year budget there will be a sizable rise in the tax slabs. Sir, as far as with this, where the service tax which has been increased by 2% from 12 to 14, I think there is a little dent which is faced by the people at large, where his budget will be somehow he'll have to match it according to his income. Apart from that, as far as indirect taxes are concerned, the custom tariffs or the central excise, where the duties have been lowered with a view to give good impetus and encouragement to the domestic industry, that is lauded at all levels. So with this, another thing is, the main important thing, that youth of SC, ST and OBC, they have been given encouragement, and this step is appreciated at all levels, where creation of Mudra Bank that will support and that will generate employment also, that will promote self-professionalism. Small entrepreneurs will be there in the country, and especially from this class, which was all along, kept away from the developed regions. Sir, another Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Yojana and 1 rupee premium, and that too the downtrodden do not have to pay from their own this thing. Jan Dhan Yojana, the accounts which are open, out of that only what direct tax benefit, what people will be getting, the shift will be made out of that only. So it's a very good step where insurance cover has been extended to large section of the people. Another this thing is innovative pension yojana, also a pension scheme that will also help the community to grow. So another this thing, gold monetization scheme, which now it will bring the dead asset, the gold, into the market, and this will really give a boom, or it will help the economy to grow. But at the same time, the farmer community, or the rural community and farmer community in particular, in the rural this thing, where PAN card is being made compulsory for the transaction to be taken up to the tune of 1 lakh. So I think this needs a little reconsideration. I think Finance Minister will give a thought to this. Apart from this, sir, agriculture should be given the major thrust, I think, which has been, of course, been given in the budget. But as far as financial support is concerned, and that too in the crisis what we are facing of late, last 2 years or this year particularly, that bankers in the rural area need to be given some kind of further directions, because a lot of cases are coming up where kind of coercive measures are being taken up against the farmers in repaying their loans. I think if that is done properly, I think things would be really soothing for the farmer community. 2 main points I'll make, sir. Sir, clause in this finance bill, clause 118 to 142 of the bill, seeks to insert a new chapter 7 in the finance bill of 2015 that deals with the public debt management agency, where the central government will establish an agency called Public Debt Management Agency with a view to minimizing the cost of raising and servicing public debt over the long term within acceptable level of risk at all time under general superintendence of the central government. I hope that Finance Minister, Honorable Finance Minister, will elaborate this on this, on the potential of this move in the light of the role of the RBI. And lastly, I would say regarding MAT, that is minimum alternative tax. I think foreign investors with income from securities transactions, royalties and technical services are exempted from the minimum alternative tax. The tax, which continues to be effective retrospectively on foreign institutional investors who are fighting it in court, will not apply to sale of units of real estate investments. One sec, only main point I'm making. I think these steps would further strengthen the faith of international community in Indian economy. But at the same time, I hope Finance Minister will ensure the level playing field at every step where foreign players are competing with Indian players, especially in servicing industry. To make huge success of, another thing is to make huge success of Honorable PM's ambitious flagship program, that is Make in India, Honorable FM should give encouragement to domestic industry while inviting foreign players, foreign giants on the Indian soil. Thank you.
Thank you very much.